Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We'll be working in the week of July 9th through the 11th, which is basically Monday to Wednesday. I couldn't film the other part because by the time I got to finish Wednesday, it was going 2 hours long, and I was like, that's a lot of video to put up. That literally probably would have been a 45-minute video. So I'm deciding to just cut this in half and only make it 9th through the 11th. I could film the other part. I don't believe I will because I'm behind on these layouts you see, so I might not, and I might because technically I don't have another kit that is digital plan ready, so I might film the next half and post it next week, or I might do next week's in a new kit. I don't know yet. Lots of decisions I haven't decided on yet, so just keep my channel posted. Yeah, just keep my channel posted. Anyways, these inserts I'm using are the 9x7 week on 2 pages inserts listing grid, and I decided to leave the sidebar blank. That way I didn't think, lines would look nice with dotted boxes and grid. So I decided to leave it blank, basically making it freeform. So for all of you who like that and you're not like too big on the structure, you need the lines to line things up, then this is great. Otherwise, if you're not that kind of person, you need lines, I am so sorry. You can technically use the ruler in OneNote and line things up. I mean, I feel like that makes it more tedious, just lay the sticker down and do your best. Okay, so the kit I'm using is called Cactus Life. I made this in 2016 and I've upgraded this so many times. I made it into a personal kit, and then I made it into a full kit, and then I made it into like a mini kit. If that even possible, because I already thought it was less. I like to plan with less stickers, or more so, not less stickers. I like to plan with a lot of stickers, just I like white space. So I don't mind having leftover stickers from a kit because I will always use them in all my other spreads that aren't going to be cohesive. But if I'm going to have a cohesive kit, I'm going to need all the stickers I can get. So with my sidebar, I placed a full box on there, and I didn't do that for the layout I'm mimicking, which is in my recollection spiral, which is also a 9x7. So if you have a 9x7 planner like an Erin Condren, a Mambi, a recollection spiral, and many others, this layout is basically the same. It's a 9x7. I made it in silhouette. I bullet printed into JPEG into my computer, and I just basically dropped this image in my OneNote and then set it as a background so it doesn't shift. That's basically all I did for the insert. I literally did all of this in another video, which is basically how to make sticker layout, and then I did a video before that talking about how to make digital inserts. So if you want to see all of those, this is basically for anybody who has a Windows computer. There are a lot of these digital planning videos on MacBooks and iPads, but literally I'm not that rich yet, people. I cannot afford that just yet. And I think even if I had the chance to afford it, I wouldn't, because it's complicated. I have an iPhone now and I really still don't even know how to use that. I want to go back to my Samsung, and I probably will go back to an Android. It's sad to say, and I know I might start a lot of uproars with this, but I might go back to an Android. I love my iPhone, however, for the simplicity of it, but I miss the note features and the pen features on my Android. And I have a pen tablet, and then I have a touchscreen laptop, so I'm missing that. And I don't know very much about the apps on an MacBook or iPad, so y'all can say all you want about how I already have an iPhone and I should already know how to use these things. I just don't. iPhone's just too complicated at the moment for my overcomplicated brain, if that even makes any sense whatsoever. So back to the sidebar. Excuse my little rant on that note. But I basically list my important things with the asterisks and the exclamation points, and then I cut that off with I should say divide that off with a purple washi strip. This is so hard because what would I see on a sticker paper? It's like not registering in digital planning with me, and I haven't done this in forever. So basically, I take a purple washi strip and I divide that section off because I don't like them running into each other. I do like to use up a lot of space with a lot of stickers, and I do like to layer stickers, so that's my thing. And then I put in my habit trackers. I usually use a lot of habit trackers, but for this layout, I decided to use 2. And then I have empty space. I usually always have an empty space, which is basically a half box space. That's about as much space I always have left over. So I'm basically using a yellow flag. And then I thought to myself, I don't really like the yellow flag. It's not taking up enough space. So I use this yellow half box. And that actually takes up enough space, and then I basically put another purple washi to divide that section of my habit tracker. And then there's a mint green washi that divides the section of the half box and the grateful gratitude box at the bottom, which I love the grateful gratitude box at the bottom. I got this from Stick With Me Shop, Jen at Stick With Me Shop, and she does this all the time, and I realized that I was like, why does she always do this? Does it really make a difference? I'm gonna try it. So actually it makes a difference. It gives me the opportunity to not focus on all the bad things or all the stressful things. But you guys, literally, I don't stress. I really don't. But it literally gets my focus on optimistic things, on things that I more likely will be able to appreciate even in the future or even right now. I used a lot of filler words just in that one sentence. Oh my gosh. Moving on. So I'm basically doing the date covers, and with the date covers I decided that I wanted to keep the same color scheme and I didn't want to go mixy matchy all over. So in the list boxes I use the square colors that match the date covers, and I placed them in those small gray check boxes, and I thought that was really cute. At first I wasn't going to do that, and I was going to think to myself to like draw it out and create a full rectangle just to cover up those gray boxes. And I was like, what do? I feel like it looks too much, but it actually turns out really nice. And what I've also noticed when I do plan in OneNote is that because everything snaps to grid, which basically means it's not really free-form layering, it's really kind of shapy. I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of boxy. So every time you put something down, it literally snaps to a line even when you move it, and it's not free-form, so you can't just layer it as you please and then walk away. Like, you just put it down and it's in the right area. Unfortunately, no, that's not how it works with OneNote. Everything snaps to a grid, so you basically have to size it in the place you want it in. And basically all that stuff I'm doing right now with this one square. This one very trifling square. See what I mean? Very, very, very trifling square. And then I have nothing else to write in those layered boxes, not layered, in that checklist area. So I'm going to move down to the grid and I'm going to select all of the stickers I would need to create that day instead of going back constantly. But you know, that's also really okay too. But however, I just want to get all my stickers down on one paper, so I basically go for the full box. I know that I want to take up a chunk of time in my day. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. Like literally, I've never done this before, not with these inserts. So I'm going like in raw. I'm going in raw. I don't know what I'm doing. Going in blind. And in the end, I feel like I got my groove around Tuesday because I really know what I want to do after I did Monday. So it all works out, and I'll end up filling in my sidebar after I do Monday, because then I realized something on this page looks wrong in some way. I realized that I have black lettering on Monday but not on the sidebar. Completely strange. So I fixed that. And I basically go and take all my stickers and copy and paste them down below the insert. Because if you copy and paste them on the insert to whatever sticker that is not set as a background, which basically all these stickers are not, it'll shove them down and place it in a area it can snap into place, which is like, I do not know how to explain that without sounding really like complicated, but because they're not set and grouped down and set down permanently, if I paste a sticker down in a blank space, it will shove the rest of my stickers down, which then screws up the alignment, and I have to go back in and realign them, but that's tedious work. So I just backspace and then delete the stickers, and then basically scroll the page down till I get to a blank space on that OneNote document, and then paste it. Then I move all those pasted items up. But this is basically the layout I'm going for. I'm now going into my Icons 8 icon section, and I'm going to find the ones I want to use. Okay, so with these washi strips, I didn't realize that I did not cut the white space around them, and I did not cut them close enough. So it's unfortunate that they don't meet to the edge as I want them to. So I'm gonna fix that eventually. And eventually probably means next week. In my video, how to make a sticker kit, I show you where you can get your Icons 8 icons, which is basically icons8.com. They are free. Pretty much you're gonna basically download them as a PNG and download them at 100 by 100 because that works better. In order to download them at a higher pixel, you have to pay for like a subscription with them, but it's literally not necessary because 100 by 100 does it perfectly. And then you'll just upload them to your OneNote in a section. I recommend uploading them in a section where you group them because mine aren't grouped, and it took me a while just to find a few of the ones I wanted. So group them. The extra step is always helpful. So I'm basically lining up my stickers, and then I'm going to fill them in now. On this yellow washi strip, I write Crunchyroll because I did watch Crunchyroll early in the morning. And below that, I layered a mint flag with an Icons 8 icon Bible. And then I did Bible study right after. I hand lettered that in. On the purple washi strip, I had breakfast. And I probably watched Crunchyroll too, but I couldn't fit that there, so we move on to the full box. That takes up enough time because it took about 4 or 5 hours to set up KFC. A lot of paperwork, a lot of printing, a lot of cutting, a lot of staples, removing, putting back in a lot of staples. And then after that, I placed a purple flag with the cleaning icon from Icons 8, and I just wrote ABC Spiffy Day on that. Basically, A is for cleaning the bathroom, B is for cleaning my bedroom, C is for sweeping and / or vacuuming, but I have no carpet in this house, so I only swept. And then after that, I layered a YouTube icon on top of a circle and wrote plan next to that because that took 2 hours. And then on this pink label at the bottom, I found the shower head icon in the Icons 8 area of my OneNote and I placed it down there and wrote shower. And I usually don't ever put shower if it's literally unnecessary, because it is unnecessary. But I only do it when I need to take up space. And this particular day I wanted shower on there because I showered really late. I never do any of like the shower, brush your teeth, wash your face thing after a certain hour, and I showered at 6 p.m. So that's pretty late for me. I usually do everything early in the morning, so like 6, 7 in the morning. I get all that done, and obviously I wash my face at night, but I do that before bed. And then on Tuesday, I write in all my appointments and all my important things from my task cup into that list section at the top. And actually, I'm thinking about now, I didn't even write in the dates. I have to do that. I didn't even write in the dates. Wow. So I'm looking for an icon I can use in that section later on. But just so you know, actually wasn't looking for an icon yet. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember what I did, and I did this literally like 2 hours ago. Anyways, I'm basically getting all my stickers ready for Tuesday as much as I possibly can, because on Tuesday I actually had a really busy day, but I didn't know how I wanted to set that up yet because I didn't want to use so many square rectangle structured boxes in one area. Like I said, I like my white space, but I also like to layer. So here's my hot layer mess at the top here, trying to layer what time I'm gonna work, but also keep it free from that section below of my appointment that literally took 2 hours. And I didn't like it. So in the end, I did fast forward through the figuring it out part, but literally it didn't turn out like this. I didn't layer that box on top of the green washi strips. I just didn't like it. So I fast forward. But yes, I fast forward. As you can see. And so I put this purple box right under that green washi strip, always leaving a tad bit of white space because it's just a beautiful way. And I'm going to label this as my appointment that'll take 2 hours. And well, I put 3 hours at the top, but it took 2 hours. I just didn't want to have to change that it took 3 hours. And then I labeled this to buy sticker with a flag next to it and that credit card icon from Icons 8 on top of that flag. Now all of these to-do headers and icons that were in circles, I decided to remove them from their background, their layered background, and put them separate because I like just regular handwriting and regular script font and regular fonts, as well as the icons by themselves. I'm not too much of a fan when the icons are on like circles. In fact, I actually really don't like it. I feel like it's just too blah, if that's what I can say for that. So I basically just took off the icons, 8 icons, and left them off. So there's basically blank circles in there now. And I don't have any more written headers. I just leave the washi strips and by themselves and the words by themselves. So here on Tuesday, I decided to layer buy word, a flag, and the icon, the credit card icon from Icons 8. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my bows and place them right underneath, really small. And this is my favorite part about digital planning, is that for things that are big or for things that you can only use for certain things in a planner, you can use them in many ways on a digital planning spread. So that's what I love about this the most. So afterwards, I'm going to layer a stitched box just like this one, but I decided yellow is too close to the yellow bow, so I'm going to change that color out for a pink washi strip. And then I'm going to put honey napping on top of that because I did take a nap and I'm so obsessed with naps. If you guys see my planner spreads and what I'm grateful for, you will literally always see nap on any one of those lists at the bottom of my habit trackers. So I'm a nap queen. Okay, I wouldn't consider myself a nap queen. I think that title's already taken by my sister, but I would consider myself literally like a nap savant. if that's even something. So I'm going to do a little layering magic right here. As I said, I'm going to use that pink washi. I'm going to layer my honey taking a nap sticker on top, and then I'm going to place this mint colored one right underneath that one, giving myself tons of space because I need to fill up and take up a lot of space. But I also like layering, but not when stickers are directly on top of each other, describing different activities during the day. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more space, and then I'm going to layer honey peekaboo exclamation point right on the side of that mint label quarter box, and then below that I'm going to put a purple washi strip, and then this yellow half box, and then another purple washi strip right under that. Right under this purple washi, I'm going to find my circle, pink circle, that I would usually layer an icon on top, and I'm going to bring that into the spread. Go to Icons 8 section and pull out a fork and a spoon so I can layer that on top of the pink circle. And I had dinner with my mom that night on the couch while we watched Fixer Upper, which is basically my favorite HGTV show right after Property Brothers. And I would say that just because I just like the dynamic between the twins, and then I love the dynamic between the games. I love how they film their shows, but at the same time I kind of just like watching them interact with each other and with other people. I just feel like it's really genuine in a weird way, but that's my favorite show because I just like them as a group of people. Now I'm filling in that I have to go to work early in the morning from 6 to 10, and then I have that 2-3 hour appointment, and then we have to buy some backyard supplies, so we go to Home Depot and then Walmart. Then I napped and I fixed the yard, did some backyard demoing and adding, and then we watched Fixer Upper with my mom and had dinner with her on the couch. And then off to Wednesday. So I have to do laundry. That's really important in this day because literally I haven't washed in like a month and a half. And that changed this week. I got to wash this week. So we just didn't have a washer and dryer when we moved into this house. So we finally got one this week. And you guys, you never know how much clothes you have until you don't wash and you literally start finding clothes. I have way too much clothes, and I realize I could go forever without washing clothes and I'll still be fine because I have tons of clothes, just tons and tons of clothes, which is a good thing. But half of my clothes are literally hand-me-downs, and I've had them for so many years. I'm 25 and I still shop in the little kids section. I weigh 97 pounds, and I don't think that's really ever going to change anytime soon until I change my diet, which I'm technically hoping to do. So as we continue on into Wednesday, I placed a square sticker and I dragged it down as I would in my other planners using washi strip to take up a section of time. I literally spent 8 hours watching Crunchyroll. That's what I'm talking about, all those backed up episodes and seasons, super psyched. And then I used a full box, a mint green blue full box, and I'm gonna layer that on top of the green washi. I put a pink label, quarter label sticker down, and then I placed a purple one right underneath that. And then I placed a deco flag with a cacti behind it. And then I'm going to place a yellow washi strip behind that just to section off the area and then space it out like I did on Wednesday because I'm going to be layering stickers on top. So for this pink quarter label, I decided to put honey in a wash basket because I washed my undies, because that's something that I apparently needed to do that I do not have a lot of, unfortunately. And then I took an Icons 8 pot sticker since I made myself dinner. And you guys, my favorite thing to eat together is rice and scrambled egg, and scrambled together. Favorite things. Season it really well, and it's like the best thing in this world. So then I put Crunchyroll in that box, and I literally hate my handwriting with this Hunon Pro tablet. My handwriting just does not look good. And then I placed the laundry in the pink label. I had food in Crunchyroll, and towards the end of the night, I did an Epsom salt sock on my mosquito bites I got yesterday while trying to fix the yard. And that's about it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up. Please like it, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye.